Okay, y'all. Word on the street is Blueface and Chrisean Rock is getting back together. Now, I'm gonna say this. To me, he's trying to be the next Papoose and Clarissa situation. All beforehand, Chrisean didn't have nothing going on. He didn't want her. He running around with all these girls. Now you sniffing around her door because she get a deal. Let's talk about it, y'all. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, threes, and fours, thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Yes. Word on the street is Blueface is trying to get back with I almost said Clarissa. It's almost the same thing, ain't it, y'all? Chrisean. Now he wants her back. He talked about her like a dog. He talked about their son. He ain't been paying the son no attention. All of that stuff. She go and sign her name on a dotted line and get a deal worth millions, y'all. And after she had this pause session, you know, the next pause session is probably going to even be paid more. Now you are sniffing around her door again. This is crazy. This reminds me so much of Clarissa and Papoosed. I don't care what nobody say. 1 minute you're in debt. You in debt. Not only you in debt, but you and your wife in debt together. Okay? The next minute, you then got a serious come up with Clarissa. You helping her sign deals. You getting a portion of the check, allegedly. And you is just so happy you is enjoying all the fruits of Clarissa's labor. And you just, the man of the hour now. It's the same situation with Chrisean right now. Blueface is in debt. Not only was the house situation, y'all remember about he was about to lose the house and all that stuff. He was getting sued for that. Then Soldier Boy's baby mama is suing him and won. So he owed her $100 and some thousand as well. Blueface is in a lot of debt right now. And to me, the only thing that he's doing right now is trying to use Chrisean to get him out of debt. Y'all remember when he went to jail and he had her paying his bills. Word on street. She moved out her own place to move in his place to pay his bills. Not only was she paying his bills at the house, but word on the street is she was paying the restaurant that he had, the Crab Shack or something. I forgot the name of the place, but it's the Crab something, okay? She was paying the bills to keep that place going. She the reason that place stayed intact. Word on the street. Chrisean. And not only did he cheat on her while he was out here, but he cheated on her while he was in the jail. He was talking to so many different females and stuff like that. Disrespecting her in every which way he could. And then he got out and said that she cheated on me, so, you know, this is why he did what he did. He was doing that before he even went to jail. Every time this child gets something going for herself, to get her and Junior, you know, some stability or something, he always trying to get in on it every single time. It don't make no sense, y'all. It really don't. And I don't know why ain't nobody telling her anything. But she probably wouldn't listen if you tried. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I've been kind of following her, you know, with the practice and this and that and this. Every time I see her practicing, she look like she about to cry. I ain't going to even lie to you. And there's a lot of people saying she look like she's scared. Especially when they told her who she was about to have a pause session with. Now, I was disappointed because I wanted Pep's daughter to be in this pause session. I really did. I wanted to see Pep's daughter. Both of them is inexperienced as far as boxing. So I thought that Pep's, you know, Peppa's daughter would be a better fit for her. But they ended up getting her a wrestler. And a lot of people is feeling like this fight is staged. It's going to be staged to let Chrisean win so that, they can get that bag up. If more people and more people will, she get the next pause session and the next pause session, and it's going to keep raising that bag up. This is how a lot of people feel. But I hope they know that a lot of people that invest in buying a ticket for stuff like this, they want to see a real pause session. They don't want to see this fake stuff that's going on. They don't want to see that. And when you keep doing this make people don't want to buy tickets when y'all got everything fixed. And I'm with Pepper's daughter, to be honest. Egypt would have been better fit. She wasn't going to let them tell her to throw the fight and all this stuff. I think this person that's a wrestler, wrestlers are actors. They're actors, y'all. That wrestling whole situation is not real. All of that is fake, jumping on each other and holding the leg up and this and that. A lot of that is fake, y'all. So for them to go get this wrestler who is she's in a really good shape. To me, they just wanted it to look good as if Chrisean broke off. Because I don't think Chrisean can whoop her. I'm just going to be completely honest, without it being staged. I just don't. I've been watching here and there and seeing, how the coach talked to her, how she talked back to the coach and this and that. The laziness, just trying to be cute for the cameras. And if you are sitting up here about to really take this serious and have a career in boxing, it's time to turn the cameras off. It's time to get serious behind closed doors and make sure your body is right for this pause session. And you don't go up there and embarrass the crap out yourself and she break you off. She's sitting up here acting like she is modeling. She acting like, I'm just saying, y'all, from the little part that I was seeing. Now, as the time has went on, it seemed like she is possibly taking it a little more serious. But now there's another backtrack. Now you have Blueface coming up to the gym, and she's all smiles and playing around now that he's around. And she loves some Blueface, y'all. And one thing about, they say these pause sessions, when you are a boxer, you cannot mingle tingle or you will lose the fight. And I just don't see her not chasing Blueface. I'm just going to be completely honest. I don't see her sticking to the rules. And to be honest with y'all, I don't think Blueface even cares if she win or lose. She already done got the check. And she's going to get the rest of the check after the fight is over. That's all that really matters to him. I don't think she matters. I don't think he cares if she loses. I think he'll give her the pack a whacker anyway. Just to see if she'll take it and not play by the rules. And then she'll lose that fight. And then he'll turn around and jump on social media and say, I told y'all she wasn't going to win. I told you she wasn't going this. I told you she wasn't going that. He'll talk about her after she beat and broke him a piece of the check off. This is the type of person that Blueface is. And I don't know for the love of me why she keep on falling for the same junk over and over and over again. How many times, y'all? How many times is she's going to do this? In one way, I feel so proud of her. She started off, having pause sessions with a bunch of different females on that baddie show. And she wasn't getting paid half of what she's going to get paid for this pause session that's going to take place. So this is a come up for her. This is something to give her and her baby stability. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And I'm proud of her in that sense. And I wish that she would see to her baby like she's trying to see to her career. And help him out. Because there's so many stories coming out, y'all, that's sad. There are pictures that's popping out on social media of the baby with sores all on him, as if nobody ain't even seeing to him. You mean to tell me she's prepping for a once-in-a-lifetime chance that if she wins, this could go even further. And word on the street is, allegedly, she practiced with, the boxer, Papoosed woman, okay? She practiced with her too as well. So they put her around the right people to help her and this and that and that and this. But when you put her around the right people, you got to keep the wrong people away. How can she stay focused with this? Look at her over there laughing and playing around in the gym. And he laughing too. She's a laughing stock to him, y'all. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. This is the picture that's going around social media now that the baby has bruising around his stomach area and his back, y'all. I wish she would take motherhood serious too. I really would. So I can say I'm proud of her in that sense as well. Instead of just her trying to get a career going so that she can take care of him. But when you got Blueface sniffing around your door, it looked like you're not doing this for Junior. You're doing this to get Blueface back. To be able to help him pay his bills and get, all his debt down. Instead of do something for yourself. Word on the street is, a little while back, she was sleeping in a car. She was sleeping in a car. These are the rumors that were going around. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know him like that. But this is what I heard, y'all. Word on the street also is Junior is going to need a feeding tube. This is another thing that I've been hearing. A lot of people have been saying that he's underweight and all of this stuff. And they're saying this because he does not eat right. Somebody his age would be eating at the table, eating everything. Okay, y'all? But he's not. And they're saying he's not eating because they're not feeding him. He's not eating because he needs some type of tube to help him eat. This is what they're saying. This is why she has been feeding him out of a bottle all this time. Because that's all that he can take down. He cannot, I guess, swallow or digest or whatever they're saying, that he needs some type of feeding tube to feed him. Now, this is what I'm hearing. Now, I'm hoping it's not true, but I wouldn't be surprised because that would make sense to why she's still feeding him out of a bottle. Out of a bottle. At this age. And I don't know what this whole rim around his stomach and back is about. I don't even know. Now, it could be the diaper, because he shouldn't even be still wearing diapers. Not like this all the time. He should be being prepped to, get ready to start going to the bathroom. But he's barely walking. So he's still in diapers. And then you have a mother that's not seeing to you at all. And Blueface is getting in where he fit in to try to get in on her money. This is all that he's concerned about. This is a sad situation right here, y'all. And I wish I truly wish I could say that I'm proud of her for taking care of her baby, just like she is in that ring getting ready for this pause session. This is sad, y'all. It really is. And Blueface, to me, is just using her to get, her to pay down some of his bills. So he won't have to work so hard to pay him himself. This is crazy on so many levels. And if that's the case, why didn't you let her stay with you again when you found out she was sleeping in her car? They said she was going to stay with some of the people from Baddies and all kind of stuff because, and this is why she spent New Year's and stuff like that with, the girl from Baddies and stuff, because she didn't have anywhere to stay, y'all. When people were saying she was homeless, she really was. This is what they're saying. She really was. He didn't help her. But now that she has this deal, here you come again. And don't be surprised after this little pause session or before, because I'm hearing this, in April or something like that, that gives him enough time to get in her little head and move her back into his house so he can have control over her, that money, and the whole situation. Don't be surprised that he don't start acting like he's so crazy about her, and then after she get that check, start talking about her crazy, her again. Okay, y'all? It's hard to not say these words because this is how they acting. He don't want nothing at her as long as she's down and out. But soon as she get open any kind of opportunities to make some money, and for some reason she get offered stuff that he don't get offered. And that's crazy that he is the one that brought her to the table. But now she's making more money than him with people helping her as far as, her career. She gets better opportunities than him. But this one right here is the biggest opportunity that she has had so far. Even though she was on that Baddie show and they was paying her, I think, like $100,000 or something like that they were paying her to be on the show or whatever, because it brought in ratings when Chrisean was on there. Okay? So they paid her really, really good. But this payday right here biggest ever. Because they're saying that she would get paid in the millions doing this. So y'all, boy, oh boy, oh boy, I don't know what to say. And I'm gonna ask y'all this question: do you all think that they're going to, this fight gonna be fixed? Do y'all think that they're gonna get this, wrestler that is known for being, faking, fighting, and wrestling, and all of that stuff? Do you think this female is gonna throw the fight just so Chrisean can win and that bag go up again? Because think about this: the first person that she puts that beat down on, she can get a rematch. Think about this. Think about if they promised her that if she throws this pause session, just to double her payday, because when she get the rematch, and they will promise her probably put that in her contract, that we'll put a rematch in there, and then we'll let you actually, go toe to toe with her and see which one is going to win. But now, since she's the celebrity, let it go. Look at the guy that just, won this pause session, the little boxing pause session, and he goes back to his hometown or whatever, where they from, and his friends get taken out in a car accident. In a car accident. Because he wouldn't go along with the plans. Allegedly. That's what we heard. Why is every sport corrupted? We found it out about the basketball games, that they are fixed. We found it out about the NFL, that a lot of that is fixed. We find it out that a lot of the boxing is fixed. What's the purpose? What's the purpose? I thought the competition was where it was at. Who were the better person? Who's better? We got Clarissa Shields, who is on top of her game. And she is. We got all of these different boxers out here. People trying to come up and coming boxers. You got people that's not even a boxer saying they'll jump in the ring with Clarissa, especially after she jumped on social media and said that she can whoop anybody and she'll pay them to show them that she can take out anybody. They start answering her messages. So you cannot tell me that all over this world we have all of these female boxers that's out here and up and coming that would love a chance at, Clarissa. Okay, y'all? You cannot tell me that they couldn't find anybody for her. That they had to go and have her to do a rematch with somebody she already then broke off. It makes no sense. Everybody's already feeling like you already broke off. We already know you can beat her. They want to see something new. They want to see somebody else new brought to the table. So when you see that going on with people like even Clarissa, that she's doing rematches, and we got all of these new people out here that would love to make that money. But you flip back to this person? I believe it. Egypt called it out too. Peppa's daughter said, the only reason why that y'all did not pick me when everybody wanted to see this, and everybody did. Everybody literally wanted to see Egypt and Chrisean go at it in that ring. Everybody wanted to see Egypt get an opportunity to make some money. She's been practicing very hard for this, so everybody wanted to see it. And they looked over her. She's a celebrity's daughter. Did she not get picked because she wasn't going to throw it? Ask yourself this question. Did she? Was she not going to throw this fight with Chrisean? Because there's probably females out here that'll be like, yeah, I'll throw it and still break off. I think if Egypt could put that serious possession on her, she was going to want to be acknowledged for that. And is that why she didn't get picked? And I hope that Egypt doesn't give up on her dreams or whatever, whatever, whatever. Her husband came out too with his little peanut head self, Egypt, and he was talking about the situation and this and that and that and this. But he is a boxer too, so go get you a match and stop trying to push for somebody to put the paws on your wife, because you should be the one that's taking care of your family instead of you trying to live off of her. I'm just saying. Now, I can say that when they did the Only Cans page, he was the one that degraded himself. He didn't degrade her, but I think he didn't degrade her because she wouldn't let it. Because everybody expected that anyway when she married him anyway. And he was older and he got kids and all of this other stuff. Everybody was feeling like he was just using her because she had, parents that was celebrities. Because her mom and her daddy is a celebrity. So, he, took the fall of, not having no morals, and on, social media, on, Only Cans, and look like thongs, look like he cooking in the kitchen or doing something. And I'm like laughing so hard because I was like, I hope that she wouldn't do no stuff like this just to take care of this man. Then I find out, I know he was dibbling and dabbling a little bit in boxing career. But, I just recently found out she was going to the gym. I know she was like real health conscious when it came to, exercising and stuff like that. So I do know, that she was that type of person that wanted to, stay in shape or whatever, whatever, whatever. I didn't know that she had one of the direction that her husband was by trying to be a boxer too. Now, I just not found that out when she called Chrisean out. But why not give her a chance? Even if she don't, ever have this Paul session with Chrisean Rock, I'm still hoping that Egypt gets a chance. Okay, y'all? Everybody deserves a chance, and I think she does too. Why do they look over certain people and other people, they make sure they got money in their pocket? Even if this guy or whoever made the choice for Chrisean to whoever she was going to have the Paul session with, you still would think that they would give Pep's daughter a chance too. I just get tired of so many other people get stuff thrown in their lap. And then other people they look over and over and over again. There were so many people talking about Egypt online. It was ridiculous. Everybody was like, yeah, go Egypt, go Egypt. Just like Chrisean has her fans and people backing her, Egypt does too. So I just don't see why they're not giving her the same opportunities. Just like people give, Cardi B different opportunities than they give real rappers out here that's been doing it way before Cardi B. I don't understand why there's an imbalance when it comes to certain situations. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, about Blueface sniffing all around her door. Do y'all think that he really there to help Chrisean? Or is he going to be somebody that's going to take her attention off of what she's supposed to be on and make her lose this boxing match? Y'all let me know. And do y'all think that he is after her money? Because I do. That's my personal opinion. But I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching. Peace.